Hello everyone, my name is Ben Weiser and this is my game Proxy, which I want to show you all today. The basic idea behind this game is that you have to program this robot to defend you, which I think would be potentially a very fun idea, this little robot over here. So let's start. So just to kind of run through kind of the general idea of the game while this is loading. Basically, you can program this robot, so you can see this little chap here. He's just following us around at the moment, but when you hit combat, the game will start running your code and this robot has to defend you. So we can go over here and look at modules. I want to start here to talk about these modules. Basically, you can program in this game, but I wanted to make this case for people who don't want to program as well. And how I'm doing that is you can find different modules in the world, which are different kind of pockets of code. Do be aware though, code uses energy in this game. So if you make very complex code, your robot will use a lot more energy. We can see two different modules here. One's called basic run logic and one's called basic attack logic. The basic run logic basically looks around for enemies during a fight, and the attack logic just attacks the current enemy. So the basic run logic is doing a lot more. It has to search around and actually find enemies. Let's go back here. So let's program our robot. Let's go to the coder. And you'll see we don't really have any complete code here. So I've already written down basic run logic, where we can press tab and see over here. Let's add basic attack logic. So let's type basic attack logic. Do keep in mind that this is running actual code, so you could also program directly in this screen. Let's go ahead and save and compile our robot, and there you can see it said compilation status, it compiled our robot. We can also add parts to our robot, so I can go ahead and add these prototype arms. I can take them away, I can delete them. We'll keep them equipped for now. Also pay attention to these stats over here. These aren't hooked up to anything at the moment. Robot equips, because it'll affect how much energy, how much damage your robot uses, how much damage your robot does, etc. Let's go back. And let's go back into our world. So what does a combat look like? Well, I'm going to spawn a drone here, which will fly around and look for the player. In the game, drones will manually just fly around and look for the player by themselves, as this game is set in a post-apocalyptic setting. So let's spawn a little drone here, and it scanned our player. And what that's going to do is that's going to put down a bunch of enemy robots. Or at least we'd expect it to. Oh, sorry, being a Nimbus here. Drones can't spawn over water. So let's just go back and spawn one again. There you go. And he detected us. So now enemy robot's going to come down and we have to fight these little champs over here. So you see the code kicks in and our player can actually attack as well. I'm going to sprint away and try not die. And there we go. And you'll see here that they drop modules, which we can pick up. There we go. Another feature I'd like to talk about in the game quickly is the hacking feature. We run over to here. And the idea behind this is that I don't want people to be able to just say willy-nilly, because I feel that it makes people kind of more willing to just die. So I'd rather that there are actually checkpoints in the game, and I wanted to add logic to that as well. So what I've done is I made it that you have to hack into the networks of the robots. Basically, at these radio towers, all the messages go through here, and they all get encrypted by a master key. How you work out that master key is by looking at the key used to encrypt the particular messages. So let's walk through what I mean by that. Well, we can see that this message used the key 10, this used the key 12, this used the key 14, etc. So what you have to do is work out what the common key is between all of those. Well, if you spent a bit of time working this out, you realize that it's simply a pattern of 2 times 2. So we can write that out. I could write 2b, I could write 2m, I could write f plus f, etc. So let's just write 2n. And let's try hack in. So now we're doing all the test values. And there we go, we hacked in. And check that out, we've now unlocked this region on our map, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for this kind of dev update. Devlog. I just wanted to show you guys what the game looks like right now and kind of get feedback and hopefully generate some hype. Cheers, guys.